Professor Fred Ogolla, I'm one of the commissioners for People's Restorative Justice Commission. Yesterday was an eyewitness to what happens inside Quickmart OTC supermarket. I went right inside. The policemen were all over the place. They were not allowing people to access the area, but even walk in that street nearby. We ate a lot of tear gas, but with a lot of resilience, I managed to get up to inside the supermarket. I also managed to talk to some eyewitnesses who observed the thing that happened between 4 p.m. on 25th up to very end yesterday, and they had a narrative they gave me. When I went to the supermarket, that narrative was confirmed. Now this is the thing. When I arrived at the supermarket, I found that all the goods were more or less all intact. The sugar, coffee, ungangano, name it, all the properties which were there were all more or less intact. There could also be electronic things which were there, which were not taken. I even went inside the manager's office, nothing was taken. And you hope that normally when people are looting, the easiest thing to loot is money. The manager's office was never broken into, nothing was taken, even his computers were intact. He was even able to take the photos of those things. But I saw later that news came out that there was nobody in the supermarket, from Citizen, NTV, TV47 and the rest. I want to tell Kenyans that the story which is being told in the media currently is not true. This is what you need to believe. From the eyewitness report, people broke into the supermarket and entered, and he gives the number to be approximately 50 people, if not more. And after that, what followed was that the policemen tear gassed the place seriously. So there's a lot of tear gas that entered the supermarket. Unfortunately, that supermarket has very poor ventilation. And I'm sure you can go look at the walls, just look at the walls yourself. There's not even poor, there was no ventilation because the supermarket was locked by that time. That means that these people must have been suffocated by tear gas and died. When the policemen discovered that the tear gassing the supermarket when people are inside without ventilation was dangerous and the people are dead, then they came up now. Murkomen went on site, the policemen cordoned the area so that they can remove the bodies is when they allowed the media to go in. Why didn't the policemen allow the media to go inside with them at the same time? Why was the media entering the place around 6 p.m. when they knew very well in the morning when Murkomen was there, there are bodies inside there? So don't believe that story at all. Secondly, we do not want photos taken by the media after the event. We want CCTV footage coverage from 25th 4 p.m. until 26th 6 p.m. uninterrupted, because the same way they deceived us that Ojwang hit his head on the wall and then could not give us the CCTV footages. It is when we got the CCTV footage of Mbagathi Hospital that the truth came. So that's where we stand. As far as I'm concerned, I'm asking Kenyans, if you left with anybody going for Mandamano, check whether your neighbor is there. Is there any missing people? Once we know there are missing people, the fact that I was told before I went inside, I didn't see any blood spots, so no one was shot inside the supermarket and died there. Also, the story that people were killed outside and brought inside the supermarket does not add up, because there was no spot of blood inside the supermarket. The only likely theory and the only likely fact could be that people died of suffocation from gas, tear gas thrown by the police, because there was no ventilation. So that's the truth. Now, the second thing I want to...
Yeah, that is a shocking revelation from Professor Ogolla, who has come out to shed light on the controversial event that unfolded at Nairobi's famous OTC area during the Gen Z's protest. According to the renowned politician, analyst, and also professor, what happened at OTC was far more disturbing than what was initially reportedly by mainstream. So Professor Ogolla is explaining there that what happened started as peaceful protest turned into chaos after a group of plainclothes individuals believed to be security agents also inflated the crowd. And then also he further revealed that several gang protesters were picked, and also he said what alarmed many was his assertion that orders to crack down on the demonstration did not come out from local security officers, but from high up in. So he also said there that he concluded by saying, calling for accountability, urging independent investigation into the events at OTC, demanding the release of all unlawfully detained protesters. His bold expose has sparked debate nationwide, with many now questioning the role of the state in the ongoing Gen Z demonstrations and the extent of political interference in the handling of public dissent. The truth behind OTC, as laid bare by Professor Ogolla, may just be turning point in Kenya's growing call for justice and reform. So that is it from Professor Ogolla explaining there what transpired at OTC. It was not something that one could just sustain. He's saying that they were tear gassed by police all through. So that is it for today. I've been your host, David Chams. If you're new here, maybe watching for the first time, remember to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit that notification button so that in case we upload video or our news or even vlog, you're the first among those who will benefit from watching the first news. So that is it for today. I've been your host, David Chams. We are on the road to 25 subscribers, so be among those who make this happen. So bye bye, see you in the next video. David Chams Media, platform for bold, really and eye-opening conversations. We are committed to bringing you raw and unfiltered content that captures the pulse of society. Our channel covers a powerful mix of current news, engaging vlogs, and human talk interviews that dive deep into real issues affecting people today. Whether it is breaking political updates, social movements, or community stories, we present the facts with clarity and passion. Our news segments are designed to keep you informed with accurate, timely, and critical analysis that cuts through the noise and hype. We ask the hard questions and go beyond headlines to explain what it means for you. Our vlogs take you behind the scenes of daily life, offering reliable, heartfelt, and sometimes humorous perspectives on what's happening around us. We give you front row seat to really live experiences from the streets to the villages, highlighting stories often ignored by mainstream media. David Chams Media, we stand for truth, courage, and connection. Our mission is to amplify voices, provoke thought, and build a community that listens, learns, and acts. If you are looking for honest dialogue, fearless journalism, and relatable stories, hit that subscribe button and join the conversation today.